Guys, let's take a quick look at Portal here. Just to be clear, I don't have any Portal myself. Now, if you remember, this was a launch pool project that was launched on Binance some months ago. I actually sold the Portal that I got, and I will show you. I sold it at $4.03. I had 30 of it at the time and made about $122 in profit. Now, that doesn't mean I don't think it's a good project. Sorry, this is Bitcoin. Let me go back to Portal. But that doesn't mean I don't think it's a good project. I think it actually is a very good project. But it's kind of a risk to keep things which are totally new. You need to wait until they find a bottom. And that's why I sold when I did. And if you actually take a look at Satoshi Stacker, his YouTube channel, he does dedicate a video to Portal. And he actually believes in the project himself, too. And yeah, I mean, I am thinking about picking up some. Again, I always think about picking up something, but I just don't have enough free money, of course, guys. I can't pick up everything. I have about 70 projects that I have something in. So we will see if I can get, free money. Like I said, I always buy 100 minimum of what I buy. So if it's $1.20, it's going to cost me 120 bucks. I know for a lot of people that's not a lot of money, but hey, for me right now it is. Anyways, guys, let's take a quick look at the technicals here. Now you can see it had a quite good run since basically about 2 days ago. And this is the 4-hour chart. Now keep that in mind. Let's do a trend line here. So, sorry guys, I'm coughing here. Now if we were to maintain this trend really, maybe I can put it here. That would be a better spot for it. And let's line it up a little bit better. So, if it can maintain this trend line, excellent. Now, I do believe, let's look at this on the daily. Oh, wow, it's done kind of a cup. Now, it kind of broke down a little bit here, but all in all, I would still say this is kind of a cup. And as I've talked before about these cups, once you break this neckline, they kind of go parabolic. But this one kind of went parabolic before breaking that cup. So, but you can see if I put a line here where it got rejected back in April, it got rejected yesterday, but today it managed to break through this cup. And so we'll see, guys. Maybe it's going to come back down and test about $1.10, which if I were going to put money on it, I would probably, say that it would. And now don't take my advice and sell everything and then wait for $1.10 just to pick up what 10% more. It's probably not a good idea. I've found these strategies sometimes to be bad strategies. I've tried that in the past. It makes people very nervous. So, but if I was a betting man, I would say it would come down and retest this before bouncing higher. Now, if I'm going to look for the next resistance, I would say there's probably going to be a small resistance somewhere around here, where it kind of got this bounce, and it did try to hold it here, and it got very close on these candles right here. I know if I zoom in, you'll be able to see a little bit better. But there isn't much history here to go off of. So I would bet, once it closes this candle, maybe it comes down, to retest in the next day or two, and then it continues higher to about $1.63. After that point, your next resistance is probably going to be about here, I would say. And you can see there was a lot of support here, and then resistance, support, support, then it became resistance, big rejection, got support here, rejection again, big fall. So that's going to be another important level, about $2.15. And after that, I would say basically you just have to break these candles here. There's not going to be probably much volume up here. You know, maybe in this first couple of days there was quite a bit of volume. But yeah, I would say $2.61 after that. And then you're looking to attack those all-time highs, which, you know, it says up here was what, $4.30. I mean, that's kind of high. I don't know how many people sold up there. Probably not many, honestly. So let's take a quick look at Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin is looking good today. In the last like 12 hours, 11 hours or so, we've kind of seen a pump off this line. This little support line, we can say it's 67.6. You know, we kind of retested this all weekend, pretty much. And like I said, guys, you know, I don't put much into CME gaps, but it did come down to fill the gap. And we did continue higher after that point. So I don't believe there's a gap there anymore. Now, we managed to bounce. We got through this resistance here at about 68.5. And it looks like we still want to go up higher and retest 69.4. You can see we got rejected here on the 30th, about 5 days ago. And around the 28th and 27th of May, we got rejected as well. So we need to get through that. That's a very important level right now. And then we're going to have some resistance probably around 70,000, which is a nice round number, psychological number. And then basically 71.4. And then you have the all-time highs, you know, again. And I know in my other PC I have it a little bit lower. I think it's 73.2 basically. But that's probably going to be a range, 73.2 up to about 73.7 to the all-time high. You know, we're just going to have to push through that, but probably it's not going to be too much resistance up there because there's not a lot of volume. So just keep that in mind. So anyways, guys, Bitcoin looking a lot better in the last 12 hours or so. Portal, yeah, looking much better. It's breaking through an area where it hasn't been for quite a while, actually, since about middle April. So a month and a half, almost 2 months ago, guys, it hasn't been up here. So it's been consolidating and looking better, though. Let's see if it can close above $1.10. If so, I do believe it's off to the races to about $1.62. Anyways, guys, that's all I got for you today on Portal and Bitcoin. If you like this video, like, subscribe, activate the bell, and I'll see you guys in the next one.